Hey guys, welcome in. If you're new or just passing through my channel, welcome. My name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie. If you're returning, welcome back, squad. I'm here today to do another general collective reading. We're not sign specific here. We're also gender fluid. I may say you and I'm talking to them. I may say them and I'm talking to you. Put yourself in the story wherever you seem to fit. Remember that time and energy are fluid. I could be talking about the recent past. I might be talking about the present. Could also be talking about the future. So put yourself in the story wherever you seem to fit, okay? If you'd like to book a personal more line with your own story, all of my information can be found below in the description box. My books are always open. All right, let's jump in and see what Spirit wants to talk about. To my membership crew, I know I normally do the week in advance reading. My allergies have been kicking my ass all day, and so I know I haven't put out a collective message for over a week, so I need to hurry and throw a video up. But I'll drop a bonus for you guys later. Alright, let's jump in. I hope you guys have been a while. Alright, well, we have chopped wood and poised in the reverse, so it looks like somebody here needs to do some work, and they're not ready for it. They're either not in a position to do the work that they need to do, or they're not ready to do it. Okay. Listen. Clean it up and chop wood are both out here. Okay. So, let's talk about it. Because the dilemma here, it feels as though, and I think, like I said in the last several readings, like whatever somebody's getting right now, whatever somebody's dealing with, they just gotta take it. I feel like somebody is finding it difficult to be happy or to be in a state of, bliss, or to be, comfortable with where they are in their current life. New life is in the reverse. Okay, so this ain't a new life, it's your life right now. So I want to remind you all that, and I say it all the time, that you have the key to your own happiness. The happiness starts with you. It starts with, the happiness that you're seeking and the happiness that you desire. None of that is external to you. It's on the inside. It starts with you first. It starts with focusing on what's inside before you start focusing on what's outside. And I feel like the lesson here is that there is something that needs to be done, some work that needs to be done, some cleaning up. If there's an issue or there's been some drama within, certain parts of somebody's life, they need to clean it up. I feel like Spirit has been trying to divinely guide someone to do just that, and they're not listening. They're not paying attention to their intuition, or they're just not tapped in. And I'm always going to say, if you can't hear your intuition, that just means you're ungrounded. So this person could be like, dealing with some anxiety. Somebody could be dealing with dark night of the soul, a whole plethora of things. Let's clarify this chopped wood and poised in the reverse, please. Yeah, literally. Somebody here is really thinking about, I feel like, the next steps that they need to do. I'm getting this sense of like intense anxiety. Somebody could be dealing with sleepless nights. Okay, so again, I feel like somebody, I said over here, they're not like Spirit's trying to guide somebody, but they're not listening to their intuition, and I feel like they're being prompted to address whatever this is that they need to clean up. And part of the dilemma is getting past their own fears and actually taking action. Because it's one thing it kind of feels like somebody's like mustering up the courage, or has gotten the courage, or they're in the space of, now I'm feeling courageous and I want to do. However, they're still not taking action on both sides, like all the way across. There's no action, no real action that's being taken. Yeah, there's lack of self-esteem. And okay, so there could be a lack of self-esteem, and there's some hostility here. Somebody could be feeling hostile. And it just could be frustration. I won't say just hostility, but it could just really be frustration because, you know, folks want what they want when they want it, but they don't necessarily want to do the work in order to have what it is that they want. So I kind of feel like somebody here is thinking about the next steps. They may have been dealing with a bunch of like emotional turmoil. They may have had, like I said, somebody could be definitely going through dark night of the soul. But I have gift in the reverse, so somebody may feel like they lost a gift. They may have lost something that that could have been very prosperous for them or abundant for them, and they lost it. They may be out. Ooh, yeah. They may be out here with no protection, or may feel as though they don't have, you know, God on their side. If they were in a relationship, or there was a relationship here on the board, there's I kind of feel like somebody wants to reignite passions or reconnect with somebody, especially after, if this is a relationship that has already kind of come to a close where the sun has set. And I feel like somebody here, if they haven't spoken, or if you haven't spoken, if there's no contact, I feel like literally, I said their lesson here is like Spirit's trying to urge somebody to speak up. But this person is dealing with some confidence issues, and I'm also getting to that they may feel as though it's kind of like if you know that you've done somebody dirty, or you know that the blood between you might not be all that great, this person may be concerned about coming forward just because they don't know how it's going to be received. They don't know how the communication is going to be received. Okay, but they're no longer resisting the urge. Like I do feel like you have somebody that wants to communicate or have some type of dialogue. But I think they're lacking in confidence because they don't really know. They're afraid. Okay, thank you, Spirit. They're afraid that you will be hostile. Now, for some of y'all, because I read the comments, especially on TikTok, some folks are real. There is hostility. You know, don't come around this way because I ain't got nothing for you. However, and I do think that in some situations, it would take a lot of balls for somebody to come forward, especially after they've done you dirty. But if they're going to apologize, or if they have the sense to apologize and come towards you, then you got to at least be, I'm not telling you what to do, but I think it would be helpful if you're at least open to hear what they have to say. At least be open to hear it. I'm not saying you got to forgive them. I mean, forgiveness is for you and not for them, which would make your heart a whole lot lighter instead of carrying around a bunch of resentment. But I do feel like if somebody wants to approach you to have some kind of conversation, that you not come off as a demon slayer and, you know, automatically approach it with hostility. Don't greet them with hostility. I'm hoping that that enough time has passed for you where you don't have that hostility in your heart anymore. Okay. Let's jump in with tarot and see what's going on. Okay. So, this definitely could have something to do with family, a family dynamic. Collective, if you were dealing with a situation where there has been toxicity, I feel like you're no longer feeding the beast, is what I heard. You made a decision to cut out certain dynamics in your relationships and certain people out of your life, in favor of choosing yourself, in favor of literally choosing people that choose you. But you're no longer willing to put in effort and energy into situations that you don't see any real progress, or that genuinely only take from you. Okay. Look at these aces. You've made, I see it very clearly. I think and I think also too, while you made a new decision, while you may have made a new decision, okay, I'm seeing a bunch of stuff here. Because I also feel like there is a level of fear of the unknown, of going towards something that would be like, make you really, really happy. But there's also this level of fear that comes with the idea of investing energy into connections that are toxic, or especially if I've got something else here too. So if you not working celebration, this is really loaded. At the center of this read, I've got a brand new opportunity, something that would lead to some type of long-term stability, right? Brand new beginnings. It's a solid opportunity or solid offer. This literally could be some form of a windfall. This potentially could be a windfall. This may also be a windfall of, it's such a windfall. Like, now if we're talking about like a legal situation, there could be a legal situation here where you get the winnings or whatever, where you may not have to work again. This is a lot. I'm seeing a lot here. Listen. Okay. So at the center, we have a brand new opportunity, right? And I feel like whatever this situation is with this devil, whatever you're cutting out here with this devil, whatever walking away from a family, like this is like you not putting any more work into maybe a family dynamic, because I feel like there's been some type of unfair, unbalanced treatment, especially if your family only comes to you when they need something. I want you to pay attention to whatever you've got going on around you, because if you've got an opportunity or something new that's coming, some type of windfall, you definitely will have people that are kind of lurking in the background, with their hand out. Absolutely, you absolutely have that. Okay, now I've got the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords here with the Moon. So if there is something being done in the dark, the Ace of Swords is here. So you are going to get some clarity around that, and you're going to get clarity around it and you're going to see. I feel like you're going to see that it has something to do with this devil energy. And you're no longer working with it. You're not putting any energy into it. You're not putting any effort into it, because I feel like you recognize that there's a component, whether within the connection or this person, that requires some healing. And so you are removing yourself. At one point, you may have been very kind of stagnant because you weren't really sure. Yeah, if there have been something done illegally, let me tell you, it's going to be in your favor. Somebody thought that I see so much here. It's kind of like somebody like kikiing while you may have experienced some misfortune in the past. I feel like you've made some decisions to absolutely walk away from toxic connections, and it may have required somebody on the outside, somebody external to you, to kind of help you see what little these people actually gave to you. What, like, in terms of giving, I mean, like, if it wasn't reciprocal, because the Six of Pentacles is out here, especially if it wasn't an equal give and take. Like, I feel like you may have had somebody very instrumental in your life to kind of help you cut through some of the mishmash of being confused, of seeing your family in a certain light, right? They may have allowed you or given you a certain level of clarity where you can see that, you know, the foundation there wasn't really solid. And you really wanted more for yourself. And I feel like the decision that you make, especially if this is the last bit of the things that you've been kind of holding on to, I do feel like, yeah, see, listen. I have somebody here who has got their eye on your new beginnings, on your new opportunity. And I see where you don't want to work with these people. These people they don't want to work with you. But what they want, this is wild. They want a handout, because I do feel like somebody's here. There's somebody here who is completely out of balance, very money hungry, greedy, selfish. Somebody who wants to be taken care of but doesn't, like, this person just wants to be taken care of. I also have the energy here of somebody who is extremely codependent, and I really feel like you got somebody here who wants to latch onto you because of your stability. I've been talking about this for weeks now. I have somebody here who's emotionally imbalanced and selfish. I also feel as though this is somebody you were dealing with somebody who potentially could have been giving to other people, giving, you know, outside of the connection to you, but never giving to you that way. And so you made a choice to choose self-love or to choose a new connection. You may have also listened to your own intuition. Look at that. These folks didn't see it coming. And the thing about it is, whoever you're dealing with, they're not trying to change this toxic connection. I think you made the choice because you recognize that this person wasn't changing, evolving, healing, or growing. Definitely has something to do with look, you have every ace on the board. They're all in the upright. Okay? So Spirit is offering you all of these new opportunities, and I swear to God, they never saw any of this coming. They never imagined that you would make a choice to not deal with them or to work with them because of the longevity or the length of time that you've been dealing with them up to this point. I said, you got somebody here. They're out here in the cold with the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. I mean, in the upright at the bottom of the deck. So you got somebody here who is incredibly codependent. This is somebody, I'm even getting like love bombing. I feel like you've got somebody here who wants to come towards you with like this love bombing kind of energy. I don't think you have any desire to deal with it. I do feel like you're moving away from it, and that's why that Tower is here, because you recognize that somebody here has not changed. There is something in the dynamic that hasn't changed, or something within the person that hasn't changed. And what they did not expect to see or experience, they didn't expect to see you walk away. They didn't expect that you would stand firm on your decision. And by doing so, I do believe that it's kind of like, it would be similar to like somebody counting you out, like totally discounting you, dismissing you. Because that's kind of what I'm getting here. You may have been dealing with a group of people. Your whole family could have just completely dismissed you and, you know, wrote you off as a loser or whatever, simply because, you know, maybe in the past, you know, you made odd decisions, and so they just kind of wrote you off, you know. And I kind of get the sense that whoever this is, whoever you're dealing with, they're kind of banking on the fact that they can come towards you, but they're using the fact that, you know, you've got this history. That's the word I'm looking for. You've got history. But the problem is, this person wants what you have. Like, if you're in a very stable position, they want some of that stability. And now that I'm looking at it from the other way, that I feel like the only reason why this person wants to come towards you, the only reason why they want to come towards you is because they got some tower shit going on in their lives and you are stable. So if they're losing resources, potentially even losing their home, and they may need to move, they're hoping that they can come to you so that you can kind of bail them out. That's what I'm getting here. But whoever this is, they just want to be in a comfortable position, but they don't really want to have to put any work in to having that position, to be in that position. So it's kind of like if you're working your ass off to provide a really good life for yourself, this person wants you to work your ass off to have a really good life for yourself and them too. Child. Sorry, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. I also feel like they may have been doing something in the background to try to I feel like they didn't want you to like actually, because this also falls in line with like the energy of somebody trying to keep two people apart. So like if you've got a new cycle in love that's starting, I definitely feel like you've got people here that may have been trying to work against that. You're trying to find like stability in your relationship, or create, like if you're already in a relationship, you're trying to create stability within the connection already. And I feel like you've got people that may have been working in the background to try to kind of disrupt that stability or prevent you from, getting to this new cycle. Somebody is mad, especially if you've chosen, I think I've mentioned this in other readings, like if you're in a relationship and you've got your family over here and you've chosen your new relationship or this relationship over your family, mothers, sisters, brothers, whatever, these folks are pissed about it. Yeah, they wanted you to miss out on these opportunities. And they wanted you to be isolated and alone. They wanted you to be depressed. You got somebody out here who literally wanted you to be depressed, who wanted you to lose out on opportunities, who wanted you to behave in like a silly, immature manner, but they wanted you isolated. This is nuts. Yes, somebody here, they may also be watching your social media because they want, like I said, somebody here wanted you to be in this low energy, to be in this low vibing energy, to be depressed, to be sad, to make you feel as though, like if you've been dealing with, we're all healing and we're dealing with trust issues, if they kind of wanted you to stay in that energy. Yeah. They wanted to keep you in that energy, keep you stagnant, keep you from making forward movement, particularly away from this connection or relationship. They wanted you heartbroken, but the thing is, what they didn't anticipate was you healing. They didn't anticipate that. They never saw that. They're seeing it now. I said, somebody wants to come to you because they got their hand out, because you are the stable one. You're the stable one. But what they did was they didn't realize with all their antics that you made a choice. The choice of not working with these people or not dealing with them, that was an actual choice. Especially if you've hermited yourself. If you, ghosted people and kind of retreated and walked away. Like, I don't think that these people recognize that you actually made that choice. So as much as they thought that they were isolating you, you kind of were isolating yourself. And for very good reason. Okay, so what's this? This fell. I'll take it. Yeah, you're free to go. I do feel like you have somebody here. They may be watching your socials. They could be, stalking you, doing investigating you because you're, they can't see what you're doing. But I feel like you definitely have someone here. They were trying to put an end to your stability, whatever this is for you. They were trying to create an ending for you. And they wanted you to feel burdened, like they want to work to get, like they want you to work together with them. They want you to come back into the fold, but they want you doing all of the heavy lifting. We're not doing that anymore. We're not doing that anymore. Caution, find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. Liar, be careful of someone sneaky. Gambling, somebody has a problem with addiction, gambling, or bad finances. I said you are the stable one. Somebody's coming with their hand out. Pay attention. Intimacy, sexual chemistry, reminiscing. Patience, just a few more months. Good things come to those who wait. Distance, you and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. Boundaries, know when to put them up and let down your walls, and release grudges, wounds, and pent-up feelings through healthy activities. All right, let's grab some tea leaves. Peacock, beware of great pride. Needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. Tree, affairs with your family. Caterpillar, things will not always be this way, a change is coming. Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. The month of August may be of significance. Pineapple, reconciliation. I'll take these three because they're sticking out. Then we have Barrel, you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start. Dog, far away, a distant friend is thinking of you. And Feather, someone you know is undependable and insincere. Release resentment in order to heal. Untie yourself from the situation. No time to give up. Keep going. The one who chooses love wins. Follow your heart. Which way are you going? Fork in the road. It's time to decide. If they wanted to, they would have. And you can't be everything to everybody. Stop overgiving, because that is self-sacrifice. Meditate on it. Be still. It's now or never. Speak your truth. If you have a question, the answer is no. Take your time. Move cautiously. And finally, why wait? It's time to step forward. Go now. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it there. If any parts of this reading resonate for you or give you clarity over your own situation, give the video a thumbs up so we can circulate it to those who need the message the most. I'd like to thank you all for your likes, shares, and subscribes, the tips and donations, all the new bookings from all the new clients. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have a fantastic week. My schedule is kind of like all over the place right now, but I'm going to start recording more this week. Alright, so I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, evening, weekend, and or year. I love you. Until next time, take care.